Angela Levin didn't just spill tea, she smashed the whole pot and set the palace table on fire. In one explosive statement, the royal biographer with decades of insider access revealed something Meghan Markle has worked overtime to keep buried. This isn't gossip from some random tabloid. This is coming straight from a woman who's been inside the royal bubble, spoken to the people who've seen it all, and isn't afraid to name names. And now the secret she's dropped has the power to rewrite everything you think you know about Meghan, her marriage, and her carefully crafted image. Angela Levin knows the game. She's been reporting on the royals long enough to separate rumor from reality, and she's not shy about calling out what she sees. This time, she claims she's uncovered Meghan Markle's most guarded truth, a truth so explosive that if it gains traction, it could shatter the Sussexes' public narrative overnight. According to Levin, Meghan has always had a plan, and it wasn't just about love, marriage, or even escaping royal life. It was about control. From the moment she entered the royal scene, Levin says Meghan was less focused on fitting into the institution and more concerned with bending it to fit her. Behind the dazzling public smiles and carefully staged moments, there was a strategy. Every move, every headline, every interview, all designed to position Meghan at the center of the story. And here's the kicker. Levin claims that Meghan's image as the wronged outsider was no accident. It was built piece by piece as part of a long-term strategy to create independence, influence, and total narrative control. Meghan understands the media better than anyone in the royal family, Levin has said in the past, and she knows exactly how to use it. But this time, the biographer went further, suggesting that Meghan's victimhood storyline wasn't simply reactive to palace life. It was proactive. Think about it. From the Oprah interview to the Netflix series, Meghan and Harry's story has always been framed as their truth against the establishment. The public saw tears, personal confessions, shocking claims of betrayal. But according to Levin's sources inside the palace, this framing didn't evolve naturally. It was seeded, early nurtured, and timed for maximum impact. The truth wasn't just shared, it was curated. And that's the detail Meghan never wanted public. Levin says this strategy was visible from day one if you knew where to look. She describes early moments when Meghan would quietly control the narrative after private events, sometimes contradicting the version other royals remembered. Palace aides allegedly noticed the pattern. Something would happen behind closed doors, but when it reached the press, the story had shifted small tweaks that always put Meghan in a better light. Little rewrites, gentle edits, enough to make her the sympathetic figure every time. And here's where Levin's latest claim hits like a lightning strike. She says this wasn't just spin. This was preparation. Meghan, she alleges, was building a public armor for the day she and Harry might step away. That public sympathy would be their shield, their weapon, and their brand. The palace, according to Levin, saw it too late. By the time the rift was undeniable, Meghan had already positioned herself as the heroine of the story and the monarchy as the villain. Now, you might wonder, why does this matter now? The Sussexes have been gone from royal duties for years. They've built their California empire, signed multi-million-dollar deals, and crafted their own platform. But here's the danger. Levin's revelation strikes at the heart of their credibility. If the public starts to believe Meghan's version of events was a calculated performance instead of an honest account, the entire Sussex brand could crumble. And Meghan's silence is speaking volumes. Levin's claim has been making headlines, but there's been no rebuttal, no lawsuit threat, not even a subtle PR counterattack. For someone known to respond quickly when she feels wronged, the quiet is deafening. Critics are calling it suspicious. Supporters don't know how to defend against it. And that silence is giving Levin's version of events more oxygen than Meghan's team probably ever intended. The real sting? Levin isn't painting Meghan as a helpless victim who stumbled into drama. She's painting her as the architect, the one who mapped the exits before stepping into the palace, the one who knew that when the crown felt too heavy, she'd walk away, but not empty-handed. She'd take the story, the sympathy, and the spotlight with her. And if you believe Levin, that's exactly what happened.